Welcome back, guys. I hope you're having a good start to the week. I'm going to double your coins today, so if you're new around here, drop a like down below, and as usual, subscribe if you do want a chance of winning one of 7 copies of EAFC. All you've got to do to win is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So make sure you get your entries in. We're going to give it away at 14k, and we're about 200 subs away, so absolutely killing it, guys. Make sure to get those entries in, and as usual, if you need coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description, and let's get into it. Of course, some of you guys aren't going to have the coins to start off the methods, and as usual, we have a few ways to get you there. So first of all, if you've been playing the game all year, take yourself over to the stadium section. You've got multiple little bits here where you can find things that you might be able to quick sell, whether it's a kit, for example, where you can get a few decent coins per kit. I mean, I've quick sold all the ones that I can, as you can see. But if you take yourself over to some of the other sections, actually things like the pitches, pitch line collars, even some of these sort of sillier things, 242 coins per one. So if you quick sell 4 of those, you're looking at about a K. So realistically, you can build, by selling 40, a very good little 10k base to start trading with. Now, if you don't have the ability to do that, maybe you don't have the stuff in your club, what you can do is you've got squad battles where obviously you play a game, you get a tradable reward at the end of the week, of course. Div rivals, you can pick tradable rewards, and obviously if you do foot champs qualifiers, you do have to qualify first, you do get tradable rewards and coins back. So I'd always suggest playing the game is the easiest way to get some coins, and there's a few ways where you just sort of geared more towards getting the coins. But once you have them, you obviously need to start your trading, and there's a few options where we can go first. Now, first of all, if you take yourself over to Premier League, Gold Rare, and Man City, if you go for forward and English, you're going to be looking at the likes of 2 very good stars. We've got Grealish and Foden. Don't worry, guys, we are going to do higher budget. I'm going to run you through a few methods like this one that are a little bit cheaper. So of course, this one, very simple to pop in, really easy to go to. You can also take yourself similarly over to United, and I don't know if it's forward for this one. I think you just, oh, actually it is. Yeah, Rashford and Sancho. I completely forgot that both of them were there. I don't know why, but Sancho I forget that he's even at United, especially in terms of FIFA. We just don't really see cards of him. Whereas before, like a couple of years ago, Sancho was the main man. But as you can see, for about a K, you got Rashford sat there. Of course, you can get the chance of Sancho as well. So a really nice little filter to use. Of course, you can do the Paris Saint-Germain Portugal filter because you've got the likes of Mendes and you've also got Sanchez there. So bearing in mind, 2 gold cards, gold rare, both of them 80 rated, somehow have a value of 2.5k. Very good for the lower end of trading. You can also, I believe, if we take off those things, I think left back, I want to say, but it might be a little bit different now. So if we take it down to a K, let's have a look where we're at. We might be able to snipe these ones. Okay, so look, it looks like exactly the same. So 1.1k, 1.2 even might be the mark there. So that's actually quite solid. You've got a left back filter, so 1.2k there. You've got the PSG filter about 2.5. You've got the Grealish Foden about 4k, and then you've got the Rashford Sancho about 1k. So very, very easy, really low value filters. While you are in League One, if you do want to get yourself maybe a little bit of a better filter, you can go PSG and goalkeeper, and I don't think you need to do anything else. Yes, you do. You need to go gold rare. So for that one, you're going to be looking at the likes of Donnarumma and Navas. So really nice little filter. Both decent rated, same rating, same club. Unfortunately, Navas obviously isn't available anymore because he's left the league. But you can still pick these guys up on really easy snipes. I think you probably should find Navas's under 30k. Obviously, Donnarumma is going to be the prominent man there. But you should be able to get... I mean... 6k. I started with the snipe basically because I didn't know if we'd even found the right value. I saw it was 6 and it was too late. It was too late. But while you are on the topic of goalkeepers, of course, really easy one. Take yourself over to Premier League, not Liverpool. I always forget when I'm doing that filter. It's not a Liverpool or a City filter. It's just goalkeeper, minimum 10,250, Premier League, Edison, Alisson. Very, very simple one. Not too much to it, but it's one that works, so it's definitely worth giving a try. Now, of course, we've got these like new cards, but I'll be honest, shapeshifters, they're pretty darn trash. Like, there isn't really much that you can get out of them. You do have the options, obviously. We got League One here. You got Netherlands there. I mean, there isn't really much to these guys at all. I would say in terms of actually doing snipes, they're a pretty mid promo. Obviously you've got the likes of Rudiger there, 500k now. You've got the likes of Depay there, a little bit cheaper. So maybe actually on the Liga Santander front, you now have a little bit of a better filter in terms of these two being a lot closer. They were a lot more expensive before. So if you take yourself over to maybe 400k, just a little bit over 440 there, we're looking at, I've got Depay there. Yeah, 420 seems to be the mark, which is obviously a beautiful number for no reason at all. We got 420 there, maybe 425. So 425 seems to be like you can definitely get them sold at 425. So EA tax on 425, you do 10% and half it, so 42,500, half that. It's about 21k. So if we take this down to, if we go do, and then there. 400k means you're making about 5. Yeah, I mean, if we go to 398, you're making about 7 or 8k, which isn't crazy at this value. You can definitely make more. If you want to knock it down to 390, you'll simply be making about 20k. It is obviously up to yourself how you do it. So whereas I'm happy to get a lower minimum profit, I know I'm going to get someone in the comments going, oh my god, you only made 8,000 coins. You can make more, you just need to lower the values a bit. So it's not really about the max price you set and the max buy now, sorry. It is about what comes up. You know, I do the nearest profit that I'd be happy to just take while I'm going for better stuff. So here I might only get 8k on the worst card, but I'm also not going to get the worst card every time. There are going to be some where we make 10, 20, 30k per card. It's just about luck of the draw and when you really do. Now fortunately enough, what we do have at the premium fortunately enough, with the premium shapeshifters, we do have a League One filter now. So you've got Toko Ekambi and Frankowski. I believe Frankowski was meant to be like a mini release, and they basically messed it up and didn't mini release him because EA, of course, made that mistake. And so you're looking at, basically, these are premium cards, and what that means is they get chem with anyone, which I feel like is a really cool concept if the cards weren't trash, but like I don't think anyone's really buzzing to get a Toko Ekambi. Like I've packed him and also the Spanish left back, and both, like, what am I meant to do with them? Look, like the game curve at this point, like neither of them even touch the sides of the game curve. You're looking at about 65k for Toko right now. What you do want to do is check the minimums on the market, because it could turn out that you're sniping him and it's not an actual snipe. So I'm just going to pop on to the Footbin, go to Toko Ekambi. Let's have a look. His minimum is 50k. So actually, there's not as much profit in him as you would have hoped, really. You got the, he's going for about 65. Realistically, EA tax on that, you're looking at about 4k. You probably want to pick him up at 60 minimum. So you're making about 1.5. Now, realistically, you've not got a huge bracket of profit. The max you can make on this guy is about 12k. It's not bad, being that we've got one there straight away. So that is a win. But it's not amazing. So why did... I swear EA just want people to transfer coins. Why does this guy have a 900k max buy now? Who thought this card would go for 900k? Flipping hell. Like, it's not a linkable nation. With the new chemistry style, it's useless in terms of nations. Yes, it's linkable in terms of, obviously, it's going to get guaranteed chem itself, and obviously it's going to link other cards, but like, how many Cameroon cards do we have? Yeah, of course, we've got League One cards, but if you've got a League One side, you've already got Mbappe, you might have Verratti, you're going to have someone else from PSG in there. You don't need links. Like, we've all got Kimpembe or Ramos. Like, there's so many links. Like, it's just, we don't need them. Oh, I've messed it up. I rubbed my nose. My hay fever has actually lost us a snipe there. And to top it off, guys, we're just going to go over some of the better filters that you can do. They are old but gold, but EA isn't really dropping us anything amazing right now. So first of all, take yourself over to Syria. Minimum 10,250 is actually a good shout over there. Now, unfortunately, you've got Zambo and Guisas of the world and the Pereiras who kind of ruined this filter. Now, of course, if you want to do a Pogba Hernandez, you can just pop on French very easily. Just going to have Pogba, Hernandez, and you'll also have Magnan. But if you want to make this filter a little bit better, what you can do, gold rare, Inter Milan, and immediately you have a 486 filter. So Martinez, Barella, Lukaku, Brozovic. What more could you want? Of course, on the lower end, if you put centre back in there for the same club, you've got Skriniar, Bastoni, and De Vrij. So once again, really good filter there. Of course, the other option we kind of have in this league is Argentines. So if we go Argentina, lovely, you've got Martinez and you've got Dybala. In order to get rid of those two guys that were coming up as well, I think you just got to go to 13k from the looks of things. So yeah, they'll be going to 13k. You can, of course, if you're feeling really lucky, do the exact same thing and go team of the season if you've got a bigger budget. Of course, Martinez now about 300k, so very easily snipeable. Dybala, I mean, what is he actually sitting at? What? Surely he's not actually going for that. I mean, if he's going for 700, he's going for 700, but you could snipe them both on a filter, and you'll make a ton of coins. Now, if you're new around here and you think, oh, I want more filters, that wasn't enough. Brilliant. Subscribe, and you'll see more tomorrow. And you get a chance of winning a free game. I mean, what's not to love? I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.